All right, friends, another insanely packed weekend in the world of combat sports. No time to waste. Let's get into it. We're going to move backwards here. We're going to start Saturday night in Las Vegas, back at the Apex. Womp womp. But the main event is fantastic. Two of the best lightweights in the world truly are going toe-to-toe. Two guys who need a big-time performance to really assert themselves as one of the top players at 155. You know, usually the UFC doesn't book these kinds of matchups at this stage in their careers, but I love this fight. Rafael Fiziev coming off that very close loss to Justin Gaethje back in March in London, one of the most exciting 155-pounders in the world. This guy's striking is next level. He's looking to get back on track against Poland's own Mateusz Gamrot, who's one of the best lightweights in the world as well. Two very tough guys. Perhaps you could say one looking to stand and trade, Fiziev, one looking to take the fight to the ground to a degree, Gamrot. I love this fight. It's a close one. To me, it's somewhat of a pick-em, if you will, but it's a very important fight at 155 with very serious implications as well. Another interesting fight on that card features two top featherweights, Bryce Mitchell, Dan Ige. That's the chief support, if you will. That should be a fun one on Saturday night in Las Vegas. Prior to that, let's go to London and let's talk about a massive heavyweight boxing main event. It's Zhilei Zhang looking to replicate what he did just a few months ago against Joe Joyce when he shocked the world. He was a massive underdog going into that fight. He stopped Joe Joyce. Joyce, his career, his progression halted, stopped in its tracks, needs to get back on track. He is getting to run it back. He triggered the rematch clause. And this time around, the line is a lot closer. In fact, as of right now, Joyce, a slight underdog going into this fight against Zhang. Zhang, a big boy, both big boys, both coming in heavy. Fascinating fight, very important fight in the ever-evolving heavyweight division. And then prior to that, we have Bellator Dublin. Anytime Bellator goes to Dublin, it's always a great scene. And this time around, they're bringing 21 fights. 21 fights. And the main event is a really fun one. I love the main event. It's the Bellator middleweight champion, Johnny Eblen, fantastic fighter, wrestler, out of ATT, virtually unstoppable since becoming champion and since entering Bellator, going up against the brother of one Leon Edwards, the UFC welterweight champion Fabian Edwards, looking to become Bellator middleweight champion and perhaps throw the Edwards name into the hat of the greatest brother duo in MMA history. You'd have a UFC champion and a Bellator champion in the family. What's better than that? Now, Eblen is the favorite, and perhaps rightfully so, just given his skill set and how dominant he is as far as his wrestling is concerned. But if Fabian can catch him, perhaps with a big shot, a big knee, something of that sort, he has looked good as of late as well. He'd be surprising a lot of people. A big opportunity for Fabian Edwards. So something for everyone this weekend. A ton going on in combat sports, as always, all over the globe. And of course, BetMGM, the place to be. The king of sports books. First-time user, put in the name Helwani, we hook you up. Parlay, boost them for you. That's like we usually like to do. We're those kinds of people, all right? So enjoy the fights, my friends. Have a great time. I'll talk to you next time.